Hello and welcome to another video for the blog toothbrushrugs.blogspot.com, dedicated to the craft and love of the great folk craft toothbrush handle rug making or toothbrush rug making. Now, a question I very oftentimes get is, how much material does it take to make a rug? And that's one of those questions which is hard to answer because materials have different weights and each person stitches a little bit differently. But what I've done here is I've laid out a couple of scraps that I'm going to use to make a trivet or a hot pad, and I've put a yardstick down as a point of reference. So I'm going to use the one on the left first, and we'll see how far it goes. If I need more, I'll use this one on the right, and if I need a little bit more, I can use that set. Now, when I made my the first rug that I sold, I calculated that it took about 25 pounds of raw clothes, before I'd remove the seams and such, to make a 20 to 22 pound rug. But that's your basic cotton poly blends, and with my fairly tight stitching. So it is going to vary somewhat according to the type of fabric you use. For example, this rug here, which is maybe a third of the way done, is made out of shower curtains and umbrellas. And because they're plastic, it's going to be very light. On the other hand, this rug here, which you'll see in a future video, actually is done, believe it or not, because it's going to be a doggy bed for a teacup chihuahua. And although it's small, this weighs several pounds because the fabric is essentially tent material fabric. Now, with the plastic bag rugs, which I'm not actually using in that rug, but I've made previously, I once figured that one plastic grocery bag made about 1 inch of my stitch. But again, that's going to vary by how tightly you stitch, by how many doubles you have to put in, and so forth. But this gives you some good general idea, and in a future video we'll discuss how many of these I actually had to use to make the trivet for my professor. Thanks, and again, remember, for more about this great craft, go to the blog toothbrushrugs.blogspot.com.